Hello and welcome to your full moon in Pisces reading. This lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. You will be feeling heightened emotions. Pisces is very emotional. Expect feelings, it to be in your feelings, and um, expect that to be amplified. Practice self-compassion and allow yourself to feel without having judgment, right? Be vulnerable. It's okay to have feelings, right? It's okay to feel. Intuition and dreams will be heightened. Pay attention to your dreams. They might hold some important messages. It's a good time for maybe meditation, journaling, and connecting with your spiritual side. Follow your intuition. A good time for setting boundaries, okay? Because there's a lot going on. You're going to be doing this evaluation. Full moons are about releasing things, right? Things that no longer serve us. And when we're in our feelings, maybe we'll be a little bit impulsive. So have some boundaries there. Idealism versus reality. Pisces is sometimes idealistic, so try to find a balance between your dreams and practical considerations. Okay. And confusion or fog. So Pisces is very dreamy, right? Are you not seeing things clearly? Are you like you can see something in the distant, near distance, but it's really not um, clear or visible? Then take your time, right? Try to ground yourself. If you feel a little overwhelmed, take a step back, right? So I am going to draw a couple cards for a general reading. There you go. And then I am going to pull cards for each zodiac sign. And I am going to speak about how this Pisces full moon is going to affect you, which house, like your ascendant houses, right? If you're a Pisces, then it's going to be in your first house. And wherever your sun sign might be, that could be that house as well. Okay. Because not necessarily a sun in Pisces is your sun may not be in the first house. Okay, so we have magic. So this is a time for magic, right? Number 3, which is that's the divine feminine energy. That's about being open to what's coming in, your intuition, right? Trusting that intuition, being in the receiving mode. Okay, what's on the bottom is divinity. So we have the universe that's here, helping you along with this full moon energy that's happening. Lots going on, right? Because this full moon is at 15 degrees, where in your chart do you have anything at 15 degrees? Because that could be affected as well, and what house that is in, right? So the house is where things are affected, and the sign is how things are affected. Okay, temperance, balance, right? Archangel Michael's protection, feeling again. He's got his feet in the water. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is about a fast-moving energy, right? Using your intuition, taking that initiative, right? Being passionate about something. What are you passionate about? And don't be afraid to do that or to get into that. Okay. So let's start with Pisces. And Pisces is in the full house, excuse me, the first house. And that could bring a culmination to your personal matters, right? Experiencing a heightened sense of emotions, a strong desire to express your true self. And the lunar eclipse may bring personal transformation to a peak, right? It could increase that. And you may experience a profound awakening or a major shift in your identity about what's going on. How do you feel about yourself? Okay, no jumpers. Okay, so Pisces. We have affluence. Number 5, change. That's abundance. What is coming in for you? What abundance is coming in for you? And okay, we have the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So truths, right? The swords are about, it's an air, right? It's thinking, it's thoughts, it's truths. Taking your power back, that Five of Swords, right? It's a struggle, but you're taking it back, right? He's holding those three swords, and he left two on the ground. So he's leaving those things, right? The full moon, letting go of what no longer belongs to you. But you have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is about discernment. The King of Cups is about feelings, right? He knows exactly what he feels, how he wants to be, what brings him joy, what fulfills him, how does he nurture himself. So feel confident about those things right now. That's part of that identity that this full moon in Pisces, this lunar eclipse, is affecting you, Pisces, right now in the first house. Okay. Ask for guidance if necessary. And if you, or you want to remember about this magic and this divinity, right? How is the universe helping you out here? So, all right. So now we have Aquarius, second house. That's your values, finances, self-worth. You may be reevaluating your priorities and considering how to create financial security. A reassessment of your priorities and resources are likely. So you will be thinking about that in your second house. Values, finances, and self-worth. Okay, no jumpers. So we have release. Number 42, which is 6, which is about balance, right? That temperance card that was there. And let's see, what other guidance? So know that you need to balance, be in your feelings, release what no longer serves you. When you are focusing on your finances and your self-worth, release what isn't needed anymore, right? Don't hold on to all that baggage, right? When you release things, you bring it brings openness for things to come in, right? And I have the deck upside down. So you have the Magician. What else? Let's not, no shuffling, pull cards. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is, there's 3 levels with the Hierophant. You have the beginning, the intermediate, and the mastery, right? So where are you on those levels as far as your finances, as far as your values and your self-worth? Are you moving forward with those things? Are you concentrating on old traditions and old beliefs? You have the Magician card here, which is about having all the tools you need. And I just was focused on the snake, which forms a lemmas, the infinity sign as well. And know that this is part of that cycle that you're in. This is something that you need to move forward with. And the Queen of Pentacles has all her resources. She has all the resources that she needs. So Aquarius, know that in this energy, it might be affecting that second house, and it might be affecting your worth, your finances, your foundation, but know that you have all the tools. You just need to maybe reevaluate those traditions, right? Those old beliefs that possibly you could be changing right now. Ask for assistance. Know that the magic and is around you. Maybe you're not seeing things fully, and that could be clouding your judgment right now. Take time, step back. You have the King of Pentacles on the bottom, which is about shoring up that foundation. So you have what you need. You know what you want. Just take your time and get it done. Okay. All right, Capricorn. This is in your 3rd house of communication, learning, and local connections. This is a good time to express your ideas, connect with others, and pursue intellectual interests. This lunar eclipse might be affecting how you share your ideas, or how you're learning new skills. This could be learning new skills could be a major opportunity for you right now. And we have truth. What truths? Number 25, which is a 7, which is a spiritual number. Seven is also the Chariot. It's about moving forward, but it's not, you're not moving so fast, right? You're using that knowledge and experience to move you forward. So I want to make sure I have the deck right side up. All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have for Capricorn? Okay, Queen of Cups, nurturing, self-care, right? The Ten of Wands, it's about releasing burdens, right? You've done this, right? You've accomplished things. You've gone through that process, right? The Nine of Wands before the Ten of Wands, and that's that wounded healer, getting all those things taken care of. And now with the Ten of Wands, you're taking all those things that you learned and you're using them, you're sharing them, you're releasing them. They're going through that that cycle that they need to go through, and there's a beginning and an end, right? And then we have the Emperor. So taking action, what Mars energy, right? This is Aries. What's best for me? Using this energy, right? This for and Mars, Aries is Mars, right? And that's about communication. So take your time when speaking things. Take pause. Make sure you're clear-headed, right? Don't be impulsive. I just heard. Be a leader. Trust yourself. Be confident in yourself. And again, that do all this, and also make sure that you're taking self-care and you're nurturing yourself in the process. Okay. Sagittarius. This is the fourth house, your ascendant. And this is affecting your home, family, and emotional foundations. These things are heightened right now, significantly with this lunar eclipse. There's a shift that might be going on. Maybe you're focusing on creating a more comfortable and supportive home environment. Maybe a move, a renovation, or a change in family dynamics could occur. Okay. Time. So this is a number 41, which is a 5, which is about change. So take your time, right? Know that time is on your side. Things aren't necessarily moving that fast, although you have the hourglass here, and the hourglass is not slow, but it's not super fast either, right? But you have to be mindful. Be mindful of the time that you're spending. Be mindful of the time that you're taking with your home and your emotional foundation, your family. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Sun on the bottom. So this full moon in Pisces at 15 degrees, what do you have at 15 degrees, right? How is that being affected? It's heightening your communication. You're planting seeds. You're starting something new. You're taking your time, right? You got the page of or the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady, and you have the hourglass here. So take your time. Don't rush it. Sagittarius are very confident in themselves, and I just heard self-doubt. So don't have that self-doubt, and don't doubt that you are going to see the fruition of these seeds that you've been planting. And if you need to plant a little more, right? Do what needs to be done. Take your time, be deliberate, be discerning, and you will help feel more confident with those actions that you want to take. Okay. All right. Scorpio, this is your fifth house. If you are a Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio rising, creativity, romance, and self-expression are in focus. You may be feeling more playful and passionate, or exploring new ways to express yourself. A passionate encounter or burst of artistic inspiration may be possible. What's going on, Scorpio? You feeling a little sexy? Okay, and you have nature spirits. So what's going on in nature? You're feeling your youth, right? Your body, your soul. That's part of that. It's like you're your energy is just, I just saw a spark, right? This is a number 39, which is a 12, which is a 3, which is about the divine feminine energy. It's about intuition. It's about nurturing. It's about being open, receiving, right? All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have for Scorpio? I just heard love on the horizon, so maybe that is this passionate encounter, right? Or an artistic inspiration. What is going on for Scorpio? The Hermit. You're going to take that knowledge and experience you have and you're going to move it forward. You have the Knight of Swords, which is fast moving, and the King of Cups. So there is love. There's feeling, right? You know what you want. Go get it, right? Ground yourself. Soak in that energy of the earth and nature and air and water and on all nature, right? Know that the universe is on your side, and you have the Emperor on the bottom, which is what's best for me, taking action, right? Mars. And this, I this is like really, I'm feeling really positive for you right now, Scorpio, with this full moon. I'm sorry. Yes, full moon in Pisces at 15 degrees, and it's a lunar eclipse. What do you have at 15 degrees, and how is that affecting you? Okay. Libra, your if you're a Libra ascendant, their sixth house is being affected. This is your daily routines, health, work. It's a good time to focus on self-care, improve your habits, and create a more balanced, or create more balance in your life, right? Libras love balance, but we like the idea, I say we because I'm a Libra, we like the idea of balance, but we don't always maintain that balance. So focus on balance. Maybe a new self-care practice might be essential, right? Do something more. I go out in my garden every morning. Maybe I need to do more than that, right? Okay, we have courage, 37, which is a 10, which is an ending. Have a courage to end not doing something, right? And start something new. Start that new self-care practice, right? Maybe start an exercise program or eat more vegetables. I don't know. Do something that you've always wanted to do. Why not? Why not start it with a new moon, right? Release the old and start the new. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So the 10 of Pentacles is about fulfillment, right? So starting this new thing, this, I just heard this is like the last piece that's missing, right? Libras want balance. Libras want harmony. So there's just one little thing that you're missing. So manifest it. Ask for assistance, right? And be open to what's coming in. That Queen of Wands is very self-assured. She has a good foundation. She has the resources she needs. So it's like, again, like you have everything you need. Trust what's coming in. Use that magic in the air. What's at 15 degrees for you on your chart? And use that courage. I just noticed this color, yellow, right? It's not super bright yellow, but it is bright, right? Let that light shine in and trust yourself. Trust that you, when you ask for something, ask for that and something better, right? And trust that the universe will bring it for you, okay? All right, Virgo, your 7th house is being affected if you are a Virgo ascendant. And this is your relationships that are being heightened. You may be experiencing and culminating a culmination in your partnership. Wow, this is a lot. That to help you gain understanding in those relationships. It's a critical moment. This could be an ending or a beginning in a significant partnership. So you have shadow, healer, and divine feminine. Okay, so there's a lot going on with you, Virgo, and it's because this full moon, it's conjunct with the South Node in Virgo. So what in your past are you still healing from and needing to be open about, right? This divine feminine energy. It's just about your intuition, but you're still healing. And there's just something in your relationship. And with the divine feminine, right, that's the Empress, and she's Venus, right? So Venus is about relationships and love and how you feel. Okay, guidance for Virgo for this critical moment for relationships, please, Spirit. Strength, Three of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been asking for things, right? You need to be, again, be open to that, to what's coming in, that Three of Wands and the divine feminine energy. You have the strength. You can do this, and you just need a little bit more work, right? Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and know that these things are moving forward. This lunar eclipse is working in your favor. Check out what is at 15 degrees on your chart, in what house, what planet, and see how that could be affecting you as well. Okay. All right, Leo ascendants. This full moon is affecting you in your 8th house of transformation and shared resources. Could be a time to deal with financial matters, intimacy, and deep emotional issues. A major turning point in close relationships or shared resources is possible. So love is kind of shining through right here for these meaty signs that are in the middle, right? Libra, Virgo, Leo. All right. Transmute 44, Master Builder. What are you building? Are you building? Trying to build on a new relationship? Are you trying to make changes in yourself or changes in an existing relationship? Trying to make a significant change, right? Ending something to start something new, right? All right, Spirit of guidance for Leo, please. The Emperor. I have this upside down. The Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So the Emperor is coming out a lot. So there's a lot of action that needs to be taken right now. This something from the past, something that you possibly could be changing, right? A beginning or an ending to a new beginning. What needs to be changed from your past so that it can bring you more abundance, right? Releasing those things that you don't need opens up, right? You close a door, a window opens, right? That means more abundance can come in. Ask Archangel Michael, I just heard, for some guidance, for some protection on these changes that you want to make. You have that Master Builder card, so you're building something, okay, Leo, and just know that the universe is on your side for that. All right, Cancer. This is Cancer Ascendants. This is affecting you in your 9th house, and this is about expansion, travel, and learning. You might be seeking new perspectives or feeling a strong desire to broaden your horizons. Wanderlust is heightened, right? You're wanting to do more travel. Maybe you're wanting to take a quick trip, right? Spontaneous trip. A significant learning experience or a life-changing journey could be in store for you. And you have spiritual cleansing, number 50, which is a 5. So this journey that you want to go on, this wanderlust, right? This could be about cleansing your spirit. This could be bringing something new to you. All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have for Cancer? And Cancers are usually pretty homebody, so this is pretty big energy for you. Okay, again, upside down. Come on, Denise. All right, 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Magician. So there's that sense of love and harmony and home that the Cancers have, but there's a new truth, and your new truth could be that you want to take this new trip, finally concentrating on yourself, right, Cancer, instead of everybody else. And you have the tools, you have all that in you already Now it's just time to take that little bag of tricks with you and go use them. Okay. Use the magic that's around you. Use the divinity energy that's around you. Cleanse your spirit. Go on that short little spontaneous trip, right? A drive to the beach, the mountains, a lake, whatever it is, right? Take a hike and, go to somewhere you've never been and spend the night, right? And just see how that makes you feel. Okay, Gemini. This is Gemini ascendant affects your 10th house, right? Which is your career and your public image. You may be reaching a turning point in your professional life or gaining recognition for your efforts, right? I just heard finally, right? It could be resonating with somebody. Somebody needed to hear that. This lunar eclipse could be, you could be experiencing sudden shifts in your career or your public image. Obviously, as far as recognition, that's a good thing, but maybe there's some other sudden shifts that you weren't expecting, right? But unexpected opportunities or challenges may be arising. Challenges, right? All right, Gemini. Veiled. Okay, so this is a number 38, which is 11, which is spirituality, right? Intuition, trusting the universe. But this veiled is these things, these shifts, you didn't see them coming. And so that could be a little surprising to you, and maybe it's a little overwhelming. You might need to take a step back, right? You might need to ask for help. Trust that the universe has a plan for you. Might not be exactly what you wanted, but the universe knows best. We can always make choices, right? We can always choose not to do something, but the universe usually knows best. Try to see things from a different perspective. All right, so the Emperor came up in reverse, and my cards are not reversed, so that means that you need to be patient. I just heard patience, right? Don't act on it so impulsively, right? The Six of Pentacles is about sharing, right? It's about making sure things are balanced. So make sure things are balanced first. You have the King of Pentacles. Shore that foundation. What's going on? This was something that was unexpected for you. How is that making you feel? Work through those feelings. Process it. Don't just jump. This could be a disguise for your better, for your best and highest good. For me, an example, I wanted to move up in my profession, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't aligning the way I wanted it to align, and that was really hard because I just knew that I was everywhere else that I had ever been, and I did move up where I was. I just wanted to keep moving up, but it was the universe telling me, no, Denise, it's time for you to take care of yourself and focus on yourself. You've been doing enough. It's time for you. Okay? All right. Taurus. If you're a Taurus ascendant, this is going to affect your 11th house, your social life, your friendships. You may be reevaluating your connections and considering your role within your community. This lunar eclipse is affecting friendships and community ties, which could undergo significant changes. Okay, Taurus, sorry about that. So again, your social life and friendships are in focus. A fated connection might enter or exit your life. What guidance do you have for Taurus spirit? Talisman, the key. Okay, so understanding what is that key, right? This is a 31, which is a 4, which is the Emperor, and that is about taking action. What is it about your social lives and your friendships? You're reevaluating right now. What are the things that you're considering for this reconnection? That's the key to this lunar eclipse that's happening, right? Where is 15 degrees in your chart? That could also help you determine how this lunar eclipse is affecting you. All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have? Okay, that was quick. For Taurus. And Taurus, you're about foundation, right? You're pretty um I heard stuck in your ways, but yes, you are stubborn, but you're not, you don't like change. So that's what's hard for you. But when you when there is a change that's needed, focus on why it is that you want to change, right? So you have the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. So this transformation is happening. Take your time with it, right? Be methodical, be focused, be discerning. You know what it is you want. You know what you need to do to get there. Just take your time in doing it. Don't rush this. And if you're feeling overwhelmed because you don't like change and you're pretty comfortable with where you are, then ask for help, right? Use that magic that's in the air. Use that, the universe and the spirit, to help you figure it out. And take your time. Pause, right? Stop if you need to. Baby steps, right? Okay. And now we have Aries. Aries, this lunar eclipse in Pisces is affecting your 12th house, which is about um, your need for rest and solitude and spiritual connection. And that lunar eclipse is just making this even stronger. Your subconscious, maybe time to recharge and address subconscious issues. These subconscious issues may surface more intensely, demanding your attention. So pay attention to what's going on. Um, I just heard, Aries, right? Mars, drive, drive, drive. Stop, see what's going on, and then focus on what's going on internally, right? And we have air, right? What are you feeling? The 28 card, which is a 10. Um, so there's an ending. Something needs to come to a halt, come to a stop. Um, Something's demanding your attention. Stop, take your time, and um, don't go, 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 right? Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Balance. What are you feeling? What's going on with you? Know that Archangel Michael is there to help you. Ask Archangel Michael for assistance. Ask him to give you patience, right? So that you can slow down a little bit and you can see those signs, right? See the magic that's in front of you. See what the universe is showing you. You have the Three of Cups here, which is about happiness, but it's about collaboration. It's about collaborating with the universe, with nature, with your inner self, right? Your heart and your mind, align your heart and your mind. And the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, that's collaborating and doing this all so that you can find that happiness, right? But you have to be patient and you have to take the time and you have to be open to what's coming in. Okay? So enjoy the full moon in Pisces. And you have this week to think about these energies, what's coming up. You might already be feeling this. Um, if you would like to check out the full moon in Pisces ritual at the Spiritual View, I will put a link in the description box where you can check that out. That's on Saturday at 12 Eastern time. I'm one of the ladies that's on that channel. And we do lives on Thursdays, where we do a collective reading, and then in the chat, you can put a heart and a question that you might have, and then we can pull, time depending, but we usually pull cards for everybody that puts a heart, and 1 to 2 cards, and we hopefully can answer that question for you. If you know someone who needs to hear this message, please share it with them, and don't forget to smash that like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, and if you would like a personal reading from me, there's a link in the description box as well. And have a good week. I will be in Alaska this week. There are the weekly love focus will be out on Wednesday. I have a reboot of the Am I Spiritual? And there is also the 5 signs. It's time for change. That was the original title. I will link it so that you can watch it. It's about change, the what you don't expect about change, so that it's telling you, hey, maybe this is what I need. Do you need a change? And until next time, have a good day.